Today we're visiting one of the most unique museums in New York City, the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum. If you've ever wanted to step aboard a real aircraft carrier, see a space shuttle up close, explore a submarine, learn more about aviation and military history, this is definitely a place you'll want to check out. So without any further ado, let's begin our tour. Hello everyone, welcome back to Metro Snippets. Today we're here at Pier 86, located at 12th Avenue and West 46th Street in Manhattan. And even before we entered the museum, there's already quite a bit to see. From here we can spot the USS Growler submarine, this massive ship propeller, and of course, the main attraction, the USS Intrepid itself. This is part 1 of our 4-part Intrepid Museum series. In today's episode, we'll head up to the flight deck where we'll explore an incredible collection of historic aircraft, and then we'll get an up-close look at one of the most legendary passenger aircraft ever built, the British Airways Concorde. Once inside the entrance building, we first went through our security checkpoint and then got in line to purchase our tickets. As a New York City resident, I was able to take advantage of a special discounted admission, so my ticket was $19. Regular adult admission was $38 at the time of my visit. When you purchase your ticket, you'll also receive a museum map showing different exhibits and attractions you can explore during your visit. There's also a gift shop and a restaurant on the second floor of this building. Now that we have our tickets, it's time to head toward the Intrepid. The USS Intrepid was commissioned during World War II and went on to take part in some of the major military operations of the 20th century. The ship survived multiple attacks during World War II and later continued its service through the Cold War and the Vietnam War before eventually becoming the museum we see today. Standing next to the Intrepid really puts its enormous size into perspective. It's hard to imagine that this enormous ship once operated as an active aircraft carrier in the United States Navy. And it's fascinating to think about the thousands of sailors who once lived, worked, and served on board this very ship. Now let's make our way up to one of the most exciting areas of the museum, the flight deck. As soon as we step onto the flight deck, we're surrounded by an impressive collection of aircraft representing different periods of aviation history. This massive open-air deck is definitely one of the highlights of the Intrepid Museum. Everywhere you look, you'll find fighter jets, reconnaissance aircraft, helicopters, and other military planes, each representing a different chapter in the evolution of military aviation. One of the best parts about exploring the flight deck is just how close you can get to these aircraft. Seeing them in person allows you to really appreciate their incredible size, design, and engineering in a way that photographs and videos simply can't capture. And as we continue walking around, you'll notice that every aircraft here has its own unique story. Some were designed specifically for combat missions, while others played important roles in training, reconnaissance, and the development of new aviation technologies. And while you're checking out all these incredible aircraft, make sure to take a moment to look around. From the flight deck, you also get some beautiful views of the Hudson River and the Manhattan skyline. Before we continue exploring, I'd like to take a quick moment to ask you to subscribe to Metro Snippets if you're enjoying the video. And don't forget to give the video a like and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future adventures. Your support really encourages me to keep exploring new places and creating informative, good quality videos for you guys. So thank you so much for your support. Now let's continue our tour. This is part 1 of our 4-part Intrepid Museum series. In part 2, we'll visit the Space Shuttle Pavilion, home to the Space Shuttle Enterprise, and then explore the navigation and flag bridges and the starboard gun tub. In part 3, we'll head deeper inside the Intrepid to explore all 3 hangar decks along with gallery deck. And finally, in part 4, we'll step aboard the USS Growler submarine and see what life was like inside the Cold Era submarine. So we have a lot to explore throughout the series. Next, we're heading over to another famous attraction at the Intrepid Museum, the legendary British Airways Concorde. Concorde was one of the most remarkable passenger aircraft ever built. This supersonic airliner could travel at more than twice the speed of sound, dramatically reducing travel time between Europe and the United States. Only 20 Concordes were ever built, and 18 still exist today. The aircraft here at the Intrepid is G-board, also known as Alpha Delta. During its years of service, Alpha Delta completed thousands of flights and became particularly famous for setting the record for the fastest transatlantic crossing by a passenger aircraft. In 1996, it flew from New York to London in just 2 hours, 52 minutes and 59 seconds. Just think about that, less than 3 hours from New York to London. That record is one of the many incredible achievements associated with Concorde. Its distinctive shape, sleek design, and groundbreaking engineering made it one of the most recognizable aircraft in aviation history. And even decades after it first entered service, Concorde remains a true aviation icon. Here at the Intrepid Museum, we can walk around the aircraft and get an amazing up-close look at its unique design and impressive size. There are also opportunities to tour the inside of the Concorde. Unfortunately, the interior tour had already closed by the time we got here today, and from what I understand, the Concorde experience requires a separate ticket, so it's a good idea to check availability ahead of your visit. So unfortunately, today, I won't be able to show you what the inside looks like. And that's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed exploring the Intrepid Museum's flight deck with me and getting an up-close look at the legendary British Airways Concorde. But our Intrepid adventure is far from over. So make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell turned on so you don't miss the next episode. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and share it with anyone who loves New York City, aviation, military history, or travel. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Metro Snippets. I truly appreciate every bit of your support. I'll catch you guys in part 2. Until then, take care and keep exploring.